Are you ready to get married? You know, constructing a building requires careful preparation. Before foundation is laid, a land must be acquired and plans carefully drawn up. Like Jesus, one day when he was walking the earth, he said to his disciple, "Who amongst you wants to build a tower does not sit down and calculate the expense and be able to see if he will complete it?" If my brain serves me correctly, that is in Luke chapter 14, verse 28. Calculate the expense. I had that in mind back in the day when I wanted to get married. So I called up my dad in Africa. I said, I wanted to hear his side of the story. So I said, "Hey, hello, Dad. How much do you think it's going to cost me?" I wanted him to guesstimate. With a deep, composed voice, he said, "Too much." I was like, "What? Too much?" He said, "I've been married to your mama for 40 years and I'm still paying." What a negative vibe. What? Yeah, arguably some comedians say that marriage is like having a cable TV with just one channel. One channel. You wake up in the morning, you want to change channel, you can't change channel. You want to look at it, you can't change channel. It's the same channel. It's the same face. You wake up some morning, you wake up, you're like, "Oh, it's you again." Why don't you take a vacation and go get kidnapped? Come after a month or so. They continue saying that some morning is different. You see her with different eyelashes from different company. You see her with some fingernails. You see her with different wig. The wig she wears on birthday, Jesus' birthday, on Sunday. Those are the changes, but it's the same person. What a bad way of characterizing marriage. Don't get me wrong, marriage is a beautiful thing. Why? Because somebody's behind it. Who? God. Marriage is a union. When two people go together, they make up this union. They build up what is called a family. And you know what? A family is the oldest foundation, oldest institution ever. Do you know who started that? God. And when things are going haywire in the family, it affects the entire society, becomes a vicious circle. Let me give you an example for the authoritative people. Let's say a president, he has a problem in his family. The repercussions are visible when he goes make decisions. Now the decision affects other people, and by therefore they affect other people. Now we are affected all as well. That's why I'm saying it's a vicious circle. That's why things went wrong in this sex crazy world and marriage is affected. But it's a beautiful thing when consumed properly. Let's come back to our question. Are you ready to get married? I will repeat the same question. Are you ready to get married? You know, constructing a building may be expensive, but caring for its long-term maintenance may be costly as well. Similarly, getting married is already a challenge. Now, maintaining a marital relationship year after year after year after year needs to be given a consideration, right? I like to quote the Bible every time I'm talking about stuff that are very, very important. The Apostle Paul, he admonished his fellow Corinthian brothers in the first Corinthian. He said, "Do not get married until somebody is past the bloom of youth." Bloom of youth. B-L-O-O-M. What is bloom of youth? It is a period of time when your sexual desires and feelings are running strong with the possibility of distorting your judgment. Did you know that? You probably didn't. That is the time you need to wait, my friend. The truth is, young people change rapidly as they grow up. Many who marry when very young, they just find out after a few years that their needs and desires, as well as those of their mates, have changed. Let's go into statistics. Statistics reveal that teenagers who marry are much more likely to be unhappy and dissatisfied in their marriages and seek for divorce than those who wait a little longer. So please, please, do not rush into marriage. Please. Oh, let me put it another way. Do not enter marriage for the wrong reasons. Now you're asking, what are those wrong reasons? Yeah, wrong reasons. You know, she is pregnant. That is the reason, but that ain't no good reason. My family keep pressuring me, and I'm turning 30. That is a reason, but that ain't no good reason. Peer pressure. Oh, my friends will think I'm gay. Who cares? I don't care. Do you? So the point I'm driving home is do not rush into marriage. You know why I say this? Because some years spent living as a single adult can give you precious experience that you will need in order to become more mature and better qualified in being a better and perfect mate. Again, waiting can give you a time and opportunity to understand yourself better. Yeah, to know yourself better. You need to know yourself. Why? Let's put it this way. Does it ever occur to you to list the qualities of all the qualities you want in a mate? Yeah, some people do. Go talk to a girl. Yeah, go talk to a girl. She'll tell, I need a man that is like this, that's loving, caring, love children, love me, all this stuff, right? Even men do that, all right? I need a girl who cooks, who cleans, who does this, who loves me, who cares for me, who does this, and so on and so forth, right? But what about your own qualities? You. Did you ever evaluate yourself? What are the traits that you have that will contribute to a successful marriage? Where are they? It is easy to list and find qualities in other people. What about you? What type of husband will you be? Let's give an example. Do you freely admit your own mistakes and accept advice when corrected? Do you? Or you simply are on your defense, like very defensive when corrected? Are you a cheerful person? Optimistic person? Or you tend to be gloomy, always complaining, frequently nagging like a little girl? Let me remind you one thing, very important, my friend. Marriage will never change your personality. Never. Marriage will never change your personality. If you are proud, oversensitive, pessimistic, when single, trust me, you're going to be the same when married. So since you don't know yourself, why don't you ask a trusted friend for frank comment and suggestion that can help you? Are you ready to get married? Once you've done all this, then I'll give you the second part of this program. I just want to stop right here. I'll give you the second part of the program is now, what do you look for in a mate? Right today, I'm going to stop right here. And next time I come back, I'll give you what do you look for in a mate? If you like what I've just said here, you got to go down to the link, subscribe and hit like if you're on Facebook, or share it with your friend, and wait for the next thing. Regarding the second part of this program, are you ready to get married? I will simply tell you like I always said to my wife every night, coming soon. Willie, JST360. Dear listeners and viewers, my name is Willie. I'm here to bring to you live in JST360 an English program. An English program that is very fun, very enjoyable, worth your time. Let's Talk is an English program. It will be passing live on our link down there every Monday evening. Do you want to speak English just like normal human being? Do you want to cut down on things that other people are using in a needless and useless way? Things that are not important in a conversation? This is what I'm bringing to you. Not only will you be learning English, but you'll also be learning subjects, diversified subject of daily life. And you will use this in your everyday way, whether you're shopping, whether you are buying stuff, whether you're driving or doing other things, such as asking for direction in even at work. All you gotta do is stay tuned. Once you are tuned to this program, you will know that we are not wasting our time. JST360, and the program is Let's Talk. When? Every Monday after 6. All you gotta do is subscribe at the link at the bottom. You can follow us on the JS Studio on YouTube, or go subscribe to Twitter. Even on Facebook, all you gotta do is type JA360 and you will see Let's Talk, a program presented to you by Willie, and it's coming live from Ottawa in Canada.
Impano zacu ni ikiganiro kigufasha kwimenya, ukisobanukirwa, ukamenya impano zari zikurimo wowe utaruzi. Izo mpano zikagufasha kwizamura no kwiteza imbere ukiyubaka. Muzajya mukurikirana iki kiganiro Impano zacu buri cyumweru kuri uyu murongo. Murakoze.